This video is just a quick midweek review on what I expected on Sunday and what has happened on today, Wednesday. Well, looking at the DXY, as you can see, price has beautifully respected this weekly fair value gap that I marked out, and I also marked out this weekly inversion fair value gap. We didn't want to see this area used as support, and today has given me that, well, clearly we can see it's giving me that confirmation that we're still going to push towards the downside. Now we have got the sell side target. I'm hoping that we don't take this tonight, and we have this weekly fair value gap which we may try run into. So really strongly bearish on the dollar now, because we're gonna hopefully still, price should most definitely close below this weekly inversion fair value gap. So we're bearish on the dollar, and now we can maybe start taking part in trades for USD JPY, just because we're gonna get a close below, maybe target this low and these lows here. Nasdaq, as I said, I was bullish on Nasdaq, and I was only focusing on Nasdaq and GBP yen. The only thing with this is I've not actually been able to get any entries in Nasdaq at this moment in time, so it's been kind of annoying to see it go in my favor. There was one on Monday, but the timing was off, and then Tuesday there was news. I wasn't really trying to be involved, and then today literally there was more news, and we came into my PD area at 6 and I just wasn't on the market. But now look at what's happened. So just because of this, now I'm gonna actually start setting alerts on these areas and seeing how price reacts to it, because I can't be missing out on moves like this. Like, this is just crazy. Literally, I would have used the buy stop just below the low, target this buy side, like 1 to 6, probably even less, like 1 to 6 more, 1 to 6, 1 to 7. So I missed that. That's fine. GBP JPY, this is what I've been focused on for the week, and it's absolutely been annoying, just because Monday I was trying to sell, because I thought, as before I was saying, that we've got this this daily inversion fair value gap that we could use support, and this areas we could use support. So I didn't think we was going to need to tap into this weekly inversion fair value gap. And also I kind of messed up where I didn't, because I was so in love with my bias of being short, I didn't read price action. Obviously from this point here, price action is bullish, and I tried to go short here. I closed it, understanding that this ain't right, because price action is bullish. I should have been going long down here to this area, this grey area, this light grey area here. That's the weekly area of resistance. And then once I realized that, I took a small loss here, and then I just started watching price, and I seen that we broke this gap, pushed lower, and then we had so I had an instinct to go short here, but it's not my rules, and we haven't really got a confirmation that we're gonna go short. But the moment that price took out this low, this is FS, is the failed swing, I then would want to be short, but this day is done now. Monday was done. Tuesday I was able to get in some shorts, and I wanted to target these areas below. As you can see, price pulled lower, pushed higher, so I only was able to gain, like, I was up 3% and I was only able to gain like 2%. I closed most of my position off, let the rest run, and then I ended up closing it here. I feel like that day was just a shit little can't even swear, a rubbish trading day. It was a rubbish trading day. And then today, the most annoying look at, pain again. Like, this is my problem right now. It's not the worst of problems, but it's a problem, because I'm seeing these potential trades. I couldn't get in this one because of news. But I understood, like, look, if we take this high, and then even also I understood. So first of all, let's break it down. Because first of all, I was thinking price is going to come into this area, this gap, 4-hour gap here. It didn't want to do that, and because of the experience, I understood, you know what, it doesn't really need to do that. we've got these highs here, we could actually fall from these highs. I'm saying, alright, cool. As I'm at the market now, I'm looking at the area where I want to get in. I wanted to get in below. I would have put a sell stop right here, but it was at 7 o'clock. Obviously, on the account that I'm with, you can't trade news. So if I would have got, I placed the stop loss. I mean the sell stop, sorry. Then I took it off because I realized like if this news gets me in, the account's gonna get closed, basically. Anyway, I should really truly knowing that I should have just got in here, but the stop was all too high. I didn't like it. Whatever, cool. That was that opportunity there was gone. So as we're moving on, I'm looking on the 1 hour, I'm looking on the 30 minute, I'm looking on the 15. I see a shift in price with this low being taken out, but this ain't really, it's not really something that I understand it, and it is kind of part of my plan, but I prefer these type of entries. So I wasn't too that's it, I wasn't confident with this setup. I wasn't as confident as I am with this one. So then when I did end up entering it, and I put the entry on the video in the edits, when I did enter it, I got in. So first of all, this is why I didn't want to enter. This is why I used to do this before, but I was thinking like, look, I'm gonna have to have a stop loss up here. It's 34 points, and then my draw price was these equal lows here. So it's a 1 to 6 points of these two lows are equal. So I was gonna target that, and I wanted to be out. Obviously, it's a 1.62, so I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth my time. I'm just being honest. So that was, I wanted to risk 1%. It's not worth my time for my stop losses up here, but I know my position's kind of safer. So I said, I forget it. Risk 0.5%, and how I forgot a 16 pip stop loss, and now it's a 1 to 3.4. And if I can, I will try to hold some of it to this fair value gap, or in fact I want to end 7%, so till about here, just shooting for the stars basically, or shooting for this fair value gap. As you can see, it actually turned out. But anyway, the whole fact is, I then entered, waited about 30-40 minutes, and I said, close the position like an idiot, full on idiot. Like, what kind of, who does that? An idiot does that. Anyway, so I closed this position, then price has gone in my favor, took my target, and then absolutely melt. Then when I was looking again, I seen another fair value gap, and I'm like, price could probably drop off here, but I didn't have any, I never thought it would drop this much, because even like now today, we've done 268 points. Like, I expect you to do 150, 130, but today just absolutely tumbled. So yeah, man, it's a bit of an annoying week. Understanding the direction and bias where price wants to go, but not really getting the right gains that I should have. It's annoying. It's a problem that I'm trying to get rid of. Like I said, I've still got a lot of potential to get better. So that's just one thing I've got to work on to get the full profits out of this skill. Obviously tomorrow though, we've got, because all this has happened though, tomorrow we are still bearish on, in fact let me just check because we might have hit something. Yeah, I believe still bearish on GJ, so hopefully I can try getting some sells on Thursday and get some gains, take the sell side out, and now I can actually look into USD yen as well, because if we close, but if the daily closes below here, I will look to target this sell side. And Nasdaq, well, we've got two more targets, so depending on same pattern, looking for my PD arrays, waiting for it to tap in and then pushing higher. Same with this, looking for my PD arrays, waiting for it to tap in and then push higher. Simple price action, very clean as well. Which is I'm just messing about. I need to start setting my alerts, and I need to start being on the charts when these are happening. But when that was 6 o'clock, I said I need to stop saying I'm finished. I need to just set an alert and just wait and see if we do, because I was waiting all day for that to happen, and then it happened when I wasn't around, and look what happened. it is what it is. It's just good that I know my edge works. That's the one thing that's keeping me, not getting me pissed off with about it. I'm just like, you know what, the edge works. You just need to apply yourself a bit more. And yeah, but yeah, tomorrow, that GU's been shocking. This is the only day that it's actually really like moved in a manner that you would expect it to move. Yeah, but I don't think I'm even gonna like, the way it's been, I'm not trying to trade. I don't think I'm gonna trade GU. So I'm probably gonna focus on USD JPY, Nasdaq, and GBP JPY. If the day, I don't see why we wouldn't. That'd just be crazy if we was to pull back. But if the day is to close below, which we most likely are, it'd be crazy not to close below here. Strongly bearish on price until we hit this target, and maybe try, depending on how price is reacting and if I can gain what I need. Basically I'm trying to go sell definitely to here, depending on how we react here, try to get down to here, and that's it really. It's just, and that's how I use again the weekly, the daily. I'm predicting where the weekly candle may want to go, and then I'm using the daily to see what areas can be used as support and resistance, and then I'm doing the same thing on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, and then I've got my entry set up. And as you can see, this week, even though I would say this week wasn't the cleanest just because of this area here, we still understood what we needed to see and what I needed to wait for before I can strongly look at certain pairs. So I understood, look, this area here is a bit, it's a bit of a, if we're gonna sell, it's an area that's gonna make our sales have pressure. It's not gonna run smooth. So I understood, alright, don't look at GU and don't look at USD JPY. Furthermore, USD JPY had this area here. I mentioned I don't like this area, so I'm not even looking to trade this pair. Fine. Was there opportunities to sell this pair? Yes. But because of this area here, I decided not to be involved. Have I missed out on gains? Listen, look at that. But all in due time, I'll be getting these type of gains. Forget that though. But I wasn't willing to. I didn't like this area, and also at the time, the DXY was not looking bearish whatsoever. Like when I'm thinking about, if I was thinking about selling at the time when USDJP was doing what it was doing, this is how the DXY was looking. It's not looking bearish, and then it just had this crazy drop, and then it fully. So that was that. But you see, GBP JPY, from Monday, I've understood where we're most likely gonna go, and what helped me with that is the yen index, and we've got higher time frame PD arrays, 4 hour PD arrays. They're pushing higher. We've got a shift on the 30-minute, making me see that price is bullish. Then we've got again 4 areas, higher time frame PD arrays pushing off it. Then we've got a shift pushing higher. We've got targets weekly open. This 1 hour fair value gap. Then why am I still gonna be bullish? Because I've got these targets here, and yeah, it's just, yeah. This helped me with GJ. UJ, I wasn't trying to trade it. GU, definitely, it's being crap, like, dead. Nasdaq's giving out money. Like, even if I would to hold that trade from, if I would have just literally said, you know what, forget the timing, I want this sweep. If I would have held that position, oh my god, even 20% of it, like, crazy. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, I didn't. So going into, I'm hoping it doesn't flip and take these highs out right now. I don't want it to do that right now. It needs to just chill out. It's going crazy right now. I'm trying to make this video 40 minutes. But yeah, long story short, going in tomorrow, selling GJ. I'm gonna now probably look for some trades in UJ and Nasdaq. So I've got 3 pairs I'm actually looking to try to get positions in and see which pair